Alright people, so I'm back once again with another video, and since 2017 and it's coming to an end soon, I figured I would go through and show you my entire wrestling game collection, starting with my PS1, PS2, and PS3 wrestling games. So let's get into it. First up, we got WCW Nitro. Look at there. Big Show has hair. This 1-2 players. I paid like $3 for this set. Disc replay. Next up, we got WWF Warzone featuring Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this is one that became part of the PlayStation's greatest hits, if y'all remember that. This one's a 1-4 players. You got the old school graphics. Another one I paid like, I don't know, $3 for it. Something like that. Next up, we got WCW versus the World with Sting on the cover. So 1-2 players. We got Chris Benoit, Luger, Dean, Ric Flair, Guerrero, and Hogan on the back there. 15 of your favorite WCW superstars. Right on. Paid $3 for it. Disc replay. Gotta love disc replay, man. This one I paid 50 cents for. There was a place that was going out of business. I found this a couple years ago. WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. Another one of those greatest hits. So 1-2 player. You get 8 wrestlers. This one's kind of different from what we're used to as far as wrestling games go. This is more of a beat 'em up, like Mortal Kombat, plus they digitized real wrestlers for this one, which is kind of cool. And I always did kind of wonder what a wrestling game would look like if they digitized real wrestlers today with today's graphics. You know, they'd look probably super sharp. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, 50 cents for that. Because this place was just going out of business. Next up, we got WWF SmackDown. Well, it says $9.99, but I actually paid like $4 or $5 for this at Disc Replay. This one's 1-4 players. Special guest referee. And this is some old school fun here. And we got WWF In Your House. There Goes the Neighborhood. I paid like, I don't know, $6, $7 for this on Amazon. A while back, a few years ago. 1-4 players. This one's pretty much about the same as WrestleMania, the arcade game. It's got the same feel and look to it, but this one's got 4 players, and this one's got a few more extra wrestlers. It's fun to break out once in a while. Next, we got WCW NWO Thunder for the PS1. 1-2 players. You got steel cage matches, signature moves. I think I paid like $3 for this. And my last PS1 game, we got ECW Hardcore Revolution. This one's 1-4 players. You get brutal finishers and chair shots. Barbed wire matches. So that's it for my PS1 games. I got 8 games here. Next, we're going to get into the PS2 games, which I don't have a lot of. I know I need to get a few more eventually, and I don't even have a working PS2 right now. I have to find one because mine died on me a while back. But first up, we got SmackDown. Just Bring It for the PS2, and this was one I paid $2 for on a Black Friday deal. 1 to 4 players, thousands of moves. Next up, we got Legends of Wrestling, and I'm not sure what I paid for this. Probably like $3 or $4. 1 to 2 players. You have 42 of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And my last PS2 wrestling game that I have is SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Triple H on the cover. This one's 1 to 6 players. Let's kick ass. Old school fun. Now, let's get into my PS3 wrestling games. Start up first is 2K14. Now, this is a fun game, man. It's good to break out. 1 to 6 players. You got Hogan on the back there. Become immortal. I paid like $5 for this. Next up is WWE 12. I paid like $4 for this. And this is a PS3 greatest hits. 1 to 6 players. Next up is WWE All-Stars. Now this one's cool to break out from time to time. This is very different from the 2K games. Has a different look, has a different play, which I'm glad because honestly, you know, not that the 2K games aren't fun, but you know, every year we're pretty much just getting the same thing. One wrestling game, you know, with one wrestler on the cover. Not to say that the 2K games are bad, but it's just the same thing over and over, you know, but this is a little different. And it'd be nice if, like, WWE would make a wrestling game that's just completely different from the 2K games. Something like this, but, I don't know, different. All-Stars with, what do we got? We got Ultimate Warrior there. Macho Man. Hogan. Now, 1 to 4 players. Yeah, this is definitely a different type of wrestling game than those 2K games. Up next, we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 featuring ECW with The Undertaker on the cover. Yeah, buddy. 1 to 6 players. Online. 1 to 4. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Up next, I have SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 with John Cena. And bald ass Big Show. This one's 1 to 6 players. This is your moment. Fun to break out from time to time. And last, I paid like $5 for this one at GameStop. TNA Impact. But you got Sting there for the PS3. Wrestling's so real you feel pain. Well, fuck, man, I don't want to play this then. I've only played this like 2 or 3 times. But yeah, I picked this up for like $5 at GameStop. So, let's take a look at everything here. All the games here and there. And I'm curious as to if you guys have any of my subscribers are watching this, do you guys have any of these games? And if so, which are the ones you like and play the most? So, this is it for my PS1, PS2, and PS3 wrestling games. I would show you my PS4 wrestling games, but I don't have any PS4 wrestling games as of yet. And also stay tuned, because in the next video I will be going over my Xbox 360 and Xbox One wrestling games, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good day. Later.